Welcome to a Drop Tent Media production.
Hey, welcome to the Weekday Comics. I'm Dave Permiano.
And I'm Dan DeBriel, and we're here to shoot the shit and talk the news.
We are live now, yes.
We're live with a skipping intro.
Yeah, it really captured my stuttering cadence.
My ADHD as well. We're here to shoot the shit, and I don't know.
Did we actually get to that part? Do they know that we have a podcast?
Everything's live. Well, hey, welcome to our podcast. If you're
Yeah.
watching, if you haven't turned off yet, you know what this is about.
Sorry, I'm trying to update the socials.
That's
on the,
okay.
On
This
the
is
slide.
Maybe I
This
should do
is
that
so
too.
just in case you're sitting at home not watching the podcast, Dave is putting a link up right now just in time for the show.
True.
I'm gonna tune in, I think.
Yes, please tune in, like, and subscribe. This is how we get all of our likes and subscribers. In fact, several probably our guests are watching at home, hopefully.
Oh, what the fuck? It just did my last news story. No, I thought I copied the link. All right, I'm going to announce
All right,
this.
there you go. Never mind.
Live,
This
baby.
is live. Wow, hey, live
This
production.
is the
All
thrill
right.
of live.
I like how rather than do this prior while we were sitting down, we talked about the
We
Flash.
were having such a good conversation.
And
we
your
actually
epileptic niece that I
True,
invented.
yeah. We've used up all our good conversation pre-episode.
Yeah, we do that. We do that sometimes. We burn through all the fun stuff early. But no, we've got a lot of fun stuff in store for this episode because we've got a great guest this week.
Yes.
We have Joe G. Would you like to take it away and say something this
Should he
episode,
do
Dave?
himself at this point?
Yeah, sure.
Joe G is here,
Hey,
everyone.
what's up? I'm Joe G.
Yeah.
Comedian in the Philly area, generally South Jersey. Born. The G stands for gay this month. Just this month. Then I'm going straight July. Can't wait. Hate being gay. But yes, thanks for having me.
Oh, our
Thank you
pleasure.
for being
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Joe is a Philly's Funnies quarter finalist.
Yeah, whatever.
right.
Fine. I lose track. Well, I don't even fucking
Yeah,
know. What is it?
that
Quarter
mixed-
is the first, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
That mixed with the gay made you an ideal guest.
Yeah, cool.
You're accomplishing things in comedy. You're checking off diversity quotas for Gay
Right.
Pride Month.
I'll be
This
trans if you need me to right now. I can. It's inverting at this moment as we speak. Just for
We do have that effect on people.
Yeah. No, but we're really happy to have you here. Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to have somebody who's such a great joke writer, and like you prove that by moving through on Philly's Funniest, which is one of the
Most legitimate competitions.
Well, I wasn't gonna go in that direction. I was gonna say more a grueling slog of comedy. It's a gauntlet that you have to run, and not in a good way. The way Dave's running the Iron Comic Gauntlet and doing well.
yeah, how many weeks are you on top now?
Oh, we're measuring in years now.
Years. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, he beat me to make his 4th year anniversary of a champion
Holy
with
shit.
COVID in 1 year. So
Two,
you know.
technically.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they
you know.
didn't bring it back.
That is far better than any Philly's Funniest
It's
title.
true, and
That
the
is
actual
true.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
I get just as much as most Philly's Funniest winners get.
Yeah.
No, it's good times though.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna cruise. Wait, that means different in gay terms, right?
It,
Cruise.
it
Cruise?
does.
Yeah,
Cruising
it does.
is.
Yeah, you're gonna cruise through the quarters, and
We'll see. I don't know. I just went up drunk for the first round and popped off, and it was fun. It was a good time. I didn't really, I tried, but I was just kind of like, I'm gonna have fun, see what happens, and
Nice.
yeah.
I mean,
Pretended to be straight the first half, and then I did an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Oh.
Yeah, people like
because
that.
you are an under the radar gay.
Mm-hmm.
I fly under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are often surprised, and they hear my accent, which is like a Delco kind of accent. Even though I'm from South Jersey,
Yeah,
but they're like,
I'd say,
"How are you
you
gay?"
You and Jim Gillespie are under the radar gays, but Jim probably gets picked up by most radars. So,
That is true. That is true.
all right, that was our one big of him.
Oh no, we've
per
got
episode.
there's going to be more. We'll
I was
have
gonna say,
more,
like,
I'm
you're
sure.
you're flying below the radar, and
Yeah.
Jim is a balloon too high up. I think, if that makes sense.
He's a nice guy. We matched on Bumble at one point. I don't know if I should be saying that, but
Oh, yeah.
No, that's,
No,
that's
no,
good
let's
info.
hear about
well,
That's
it,
good
it was
information.
like no, it was just like we recognized each other. We're like, oh, swipe whatever way you swipe, and
Is-
like, hey,
Wait, which one's the good one?
I don't know.
Jim, I think.
No,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
the
you're the-
trophy.
You're the
oh,
good
wow.
one.
You
I
have
don't know. Something.
All right, we can't- all right. Too much this episode. It's too much.
No,
I can't wait
no,
to.
it's never too
Well,
much.
no. What I have it when I like the handsome gays versus the creepy gays. I always call them the good jawline gays. They're
Nice.
a lot.
I'm
They,
borderline between handsome and creepy, but I don't know. I've been called Dom. It's worked for me picking up guys in the club though. When the
Yeah.
Dahmer show was coming out, they're like Dahmer, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking eat you. And like,
Gay
Wait,
guys
do
never
gay guys-
learn, huh?
they never
Yeah.
learn.
gay guys
Right.
have a Dahmer fetish.
They have it. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's like
Well, I mean,
girls that are
Ryan
into bad
Murphy.
boys, you know.
I mean, women had a Ted Bundy fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Dahmer's kind of hot, but I don't know. I kind of, or he was hot. I mean, or the guy
Okay.
who plays Dahmer is hot, so that's kind of where. it
Who would
becomes
you
Dahmer.
rather
Yeah,
be
Dahmer
eaten
wasn't a
by?
bad-looking
Who would
guy.
you rather be eaten by, Dahmer or Army Hammer?
Army Hammer for sure.
Yeah, I
He's
would say so,
fucking
too.
sexy.
Yeah, he's good.
But I learned recently that he's like a nepotism baby. I didn't realize that. Like the
Yeah,
Hammer
Arm and
thing.
Hammer.
Yeah,
That's right.
have you ever performed at Soul Joel's, the new one in Pottstown? The
No,
comedy
I've
club up
never
there? It's
performed
on Armand Hammer Boulevard because
Really?
his dad. It's like named after his dad
Really?
or grandfather
wow.
or whatever.
It had me.
The dude
Wait,
bought.
is that intentional?
Yeah, he didn't form Arm and Hammer, the company, but because he was angry that people were owned it.
Is this a
That's
bit
how
or this-
Armand Hammer, Army Hammer's grandfather.
Where did the
whatever it
money
was.
come from? with that?
I'm not sure. In industry, I think they're industrialists or something.
This is a history podcast
Soil,
now.
Now
yeah,
it-
the
now it
Soylent
is, yeah.
system.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
sold
But,
Soylent Green. Fucking made a killing.
Dude, I would eat Soylent Green, honestly. My cousin, when I was a kid, he used to tell me that they put dead old people inside of wontons. You know,
Okay.
like wontons, because
Yeah.
I was creeped out by like the consistency of the meat, and he was like, "That's dead old people in there." And I was like, "Oh."
It's
So
just so good.
freaked me
I
out.
mean,
Okay.
it's
yeah.
it's not wasteful.
not.
Fucking the shitty thing to do is to bury a human being whole.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are
I
they
agree.
taking up that much space when they're not occupying this planet?
Okay,
anymore?
Dahmer.
Use the entire human. That's the best way to honor someone. You fucking bring your family together, buffet style. You're chatting. You're laughing.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah,
know what,
use every part of the animal, right?
Yeah.
Use every part of the family.
You know what
member.
serial killer I respect? You guys know Albert Fish?
The
That's
kid
what-
killer.
The kid
Yeah,
killer.
Like
and he would-
400 kids, right?
Yeah, and he would
Yeah.
send letters to their parents about how he like ate their plump ass and stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty cold, but at least he was being he's using every
Yeah.
part of the body.
That's also the message that Jim Gillespie sent you on Bumble. Yeah, Albert Fish is crazy. I've dated exclusively white women in my life, so I've heard about every single fucking serial killer in the world. Neil's giggling as if it was like I'm bragging about that. It's just the way it worked
Yeah,
out.
you-
Black
you-
women don't see me as a sexual being.
It's
I
not
suppose.
racist. It's
No, I
it's
get it.
that it's a reminder that they have the ability to say no sometimes.
Right, women also get to determine who they
Yeah.
sleep with, and
You've
I am
never been with a black
aggressively
chick?
white.
Yes, they've all said no.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, they're the problem.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything with a non-white woman?
No comment.
No comment? Okay.
Yes. A
all but the
mixed-
yeah.
one
all-
mixed girl I hooked up with, but nothing serious.
You weren't
Like
a
a
fan. You
drunken-
dipped the toe, and then were like,
I was like,
out.
no. I was like, forget this. No, just the way it worked out. I guess it
Yeah.
just worked out that way. I would, as
that
a kid,
hat that's a white bitch hat. Like you like
It
white
is.
bitches.
Well, listen, I like
White
goth
bitch
girls with
hat.
tattoos. That automatically is like two very white things right there. So
Right.
it is what it
It's
is.
funny because I date
yeah.
black guys, so yeah,
That's
it's true.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I bring them around. People think I like fetishize black guys. Some of my more woke friends, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just like my Freudian complex. This is what it
Sure,
resulted
you've
in.
only brought black guys around that I've seen, right?
Probably. Yeah,
Good
I
on
don't
you.
know.
Yeah.
you can't fucking win though, because like on the far right they're like, yo, miscegenation, and then on the far left it's like you're
Yeah.
doing this as a display of virtue because you're
I
fucking
love that.
you love me
fetishism,
yelling
right? Yeah.
miscegenation.
No, I love the idea of somebody on the right is just like, oh no, you're gay. That's fine. You cannot date a black man. You cannot date a black man. What am I, ignorant?
You sound like my dad, dude.
I'm not ignorant, man. Come on now.
This guy's got a weird
Yeah,
sense
it
of the
parses
world.
through.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah.
They seem to like the Hawaiian shirts I wear though. It's kind of they like the geeky kind of vibe, so I leaned into it.
Okay.
Nice.
There's like a whole like a geek subculture in the gay
Yeah, like a
community,
geek
right?
on Grinder. That's a thing. You can be like,
Yeah.
that's a tribe. You can be a geek.
What,
Yeah,
because of
yeah, yeah.
Sheldon?
Sheldon, yeah, but somebody called me the Big Bang Theory before. I was like, you mean like the actual theory or the show? Like, where on the spectrum?
A gay guy came out the universe. That's how it all started.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like when you're talking to a gay guy, they are like rattling off the collection of men, like the difference. Like, fucked a guy who looked like Dahmer. Fucked a guy who looked like. You're just like, damn, dude, nice.
I'm a bucket list item for black guys, I guess. Like, they survived with me. They got away.
Yeah, you're like a diet Dahmer.
Yeah, diet Dahmer.
Dahmer.
Dahmer light, dude.
Yeah.
Dahmer clear.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like when he's not on his cheat day for whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, Philly comedy's fun though. Yeah.
Yes.
I speaking of black things, I got my start.
Sure. Wow, yeah, you're joining the historic tradition of this podcast at awful segues. So
yeah. Speaking of black
things.
Based off all the goodwill I've done to their community, with my outreach, I'm going to say what I'm going to say now and get a free pass.
No, I started, or not like started, but I really started getting consistent doing comedy at the Comedy John, which is like a mostly black room, audience-wise, and
Yep.
run by black people. And
Aaron Bell, Trayvon Fulton, I believe. No,
Trayvon Keith
runs
from up the
it.
block.
That's right,
Trayvon.
Keith. That's right.
Yeah, so I started going there, and they were a lot more accepting, I found, than a lot of these like more woke, like Center City mics and shit. So I was like, no, I can say more wild shit in front of like this crowd.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you love throwing a certain slur around about yourself. Do you get? Because we had Epilate on, and she told like she used the term tranny in her set, and then she got called transphobic.
Right, by a bunch of woke
sissy.
comics.
Yeah.
See, I've never been. My problem isn't that people think I'm homophobic; they just doubt that I'm actually gay. I've gotten that a lot. They're like, "Are you pretending to be gay so you can say faggot?" And I'm like, "No."
Right. It's kind of funny. It's like you're not like campy enough for them to be.
That's
like,
the Hawaiian shirt thing. I'm like, I'm gay. Like, hello.
You're trying. Like,
What
I'm
do I have
trying
to
as
do?
hard as I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not like in your, but once you say it, it clicks.
Yeah. Well, so
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
That's a weird.
So it's not like a total shock. I mean, no, that happened to me at
It's like there's a certain lilt. Like,
at Fergie's Pub. Can we name drop
sure.
actual establishments?
Oh,
Okay. At Fergie's Pub, one
to
of the
hit that
first times I was
nationwide.
there, I was just kind of, trying to be like bombastic earlier on, and I called myself, and I won't say this word, but like I called myself an R-worded faggot in my set, and they were like, "Yo, like get off the stage, you can't say that," because I didn't reveal that I was like gay, I guess,
Right.
and they were like doubtful, and I was like, "Oh, I'm actually like gay," and then I was like, "And I might be autistic." That was how I was trying to get out of like the R-word thing. I was like, "Is this in the like R-word spectrum?"
I've let it slip a few times, and I'm drinking tonight, ladies.
Yeah, you
Usually,
might
usually
know.
when you're driving,
When you're driving,
yeah, I know
If
you.
you- yeah.
I know you believe in that. There's no rules. There's no rules to what you can't say.
I'm not saying if I have like a fucking passenger in my car, but windows up, yes, every
I
word.
respect that.
You got to get it out sometime,
I
right?
respect
I don't.
do.
I respect that. I respect that. My rule is I'll sing it. I won't say it.
It used to be
You know,
video.
I'll only
yeah.
sing it.
Can we hear it?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
ready.
I'll give you right around the block. We'll sing.
right.
We'll sing a little
Everyone-
Fetty. We'll sing a little Fetty Wap after this.
Is it that 30 Rock rule where they can't use the copyright or whatever? So he sang all his crazy stuff in a Billy Joel tune.
Yeah.
So that the cameras couldn't play it. Or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. They couldn't get it for the copyright.
oh, then we all go around and tell everybody what our out is in saying it.
Yeah. Here's where I'll say it.
I used to it used to be double duty between video games and driving, but the PS5 controller, it has the microphone built in, and even though I have the light on that says it's off, I have wild thumbs. It can fucking flip.
I have a friend who's a comic. I will not name him, but he has that. I've known him for a very, very long time.
Otis.
And he has no. I've known him for longer than I've known Otis. Otis will just say that shit.
Yeah, he does.
But my friend, when he plays video games, he gets so frustrated. Ever since we were kids, he would scream just whatever R word, all the words that in the '90s you could say. So it
Right.
wasn't like he's that bad, but it's bad by today's standards for sure. And I had forgotten that he was like this, and we hadn't played video games in a while, and he got like a Wii or something, and we ended up playing, and he lost, and he just started saying like the F slur,
Oh,
and like
shit.
just like almost like secondhand, and even I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. And then, like, I don't think he realized that, like, mutual friends of ours who were gay were in the room, and
Right.
he's not like that.
Yeah.
So it was really funny to see them be like, oh, and, like, he didn't even, I had to be like, hey,
Yeah.
man, you're playing video games like you did in high school. Like, you got to stop.
If anyone deserves it, it's those little Wii avatars. So.
I somehow made it through the whole Xbox Live like Call of Duty era without dropping the N.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm
Me
just
too.
saying that because a lot of people drop the N, like they were in that era, apparently, like young middle school white
Makes
boys.
sense because you're a kid. You're in
Yeah, you're trying to be edgy and stuff.
anonymity,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're like,
it
"Ugh."
doesn't affect you, and you're still
Yeah.
getting that thrill from like pushing the envelope.
right.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean,
it.
are you on the German side at least when you're doing this?
I can't reveal my my loyalties. But you name dropped Otis, good buddy of mine. I brought him to the gay clubs.
Oh, really?
I know.
Otis
Yeah.
Timlin,
He
great
took-
comic.
He
He was
took
at a gay
pictures
club.
and
It's on
sent them to
record.
me.
Did he?
Someone was like grinding on you or something.
I hope
or,
he didn't
or
do
vice
that.
versa.
Oh,
You were
did he
doing
expose
something
me?
on a stool.
Probably, yeah, that sounds about right. But no, it's fun. I've been bringing more and more comics to the gay clubs, letting them see like the seedy underbelly of the gayborhood. You know.
Cool. That's fun.
Oh.
Is there a lot of are there similarities between the gay scene in Philly and the comedy scene in Philly?
I mean, not really. What I would say about the Philly gay scene, the gayborhood, which is you got Woody's, but that's very
Mhm.
fucking
That's
obvious.
That's an
yeah,
institution.
That's
yeah.
straight now though. It's been infiltrated, so that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
a-
going to say, I remember going to Woody's like 10, 15 years ago,
Yeah.
and there being more straight people than gay
Yeah,
people.
and it's
there.
still that way. People
So
go
is it
there.
like tourism or something?
Well,
pretty much.
the guys have told me that they feel that women feel more comfortable
Yes.
getting hit on because they're like, oh, like I'm
Right.
in a gay space, so they're just trying to get pussy at a gay spot.
It's
like,
the
you're-
cycle of pussy. So the girls
Yeah.
went there so they wouldn't be hit
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Then the guys back in the day, if you were a straight guy and you went there, you were broadcasting that you were generally cool because you were at a gay bar.
Yeah.
Then all the guys realized if we just go there, it doesn't matter if we're cool. So then it just became another straight bar.
It did, and it sucks.
Right? Yeah, I've heard that. But
Okay, so but you don't. I meant by tourism. I meant if you felt like zoo animals or something. Like look at the gays in their
No, because I mean,
you got to go to one specific bar to feel like a zoo.
But
animal.
being gay is not like a shocking thing anymore. It's too mainstream. So it's like we're on TV everywhere. So going to a gay bar, it's like it's
Right.
not a surprise. What
right,
goes
you
on.
wear a Hawaiian shirt and I still can barely tell.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
so-
I have no idea.
But there is a place called Bike Stop. Now that's actually pretty shocking. That's like a leather bar, a kink bar in Philly,
Okay.
and
Bike stop.
they got a basement down there. It's
Yeah.
disturbing. People like literally you can walk through. They'll like grope at you and shit. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
really.
like
I brought
a haunted house or something.
Where is this? What's the
I brought
address?
Otis and Sarah Craig with me there
Oh, really?
a couple weeks ago. We all walked through. I thought like the zoo tour. We were like gawking at these people. It was crazy.
That's
Oh,
funny.
gays watching gays.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's weird.
He's
Movie
groping
idea.
Otis.
No.
I say you know you're in the gayborhood if you listen closely enough. You hear anuses prolapsing. That's how you know. Just
What is
lean
that?
in,
Is that just like
basically.
Yeah.
like it gets
like a
to-
punctured
it gets
hose.
sad sounding at the end?
It's my
when
ringtone. No, I don't.
Also
I don't
sounds
wanna,
like a crashing submarine. Weirdly enough.
I don't want to overdo it with the gay content though. I'm just trying to get it all out during Pride Month.
It's okay. It's the end of Pride. So
Yeah, so I'm like,
we,
You started the month with a big gay bang with what Alejandro.
Oh, yeah.
Alejandro.
Now you're going
yep.
out with a little gay whimper with me. A twink,
little
twinkie,
gay whimper.
little twinkie gay
Are we allowed
whimper.
to name the episode that?
Little gay whimper. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Alejandro was our first guest for Pride Month, and we're learning lessons from all our guests. Alejandro, what did Alejandro teach us? He taught us that age ravages us, straight or
Yeah.
gay.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I thought gay was like a fountain of youth
Yeah,
because
It's not.
he's pretty much. I've known him for what, like 12 years now.
he hasn't really aged.
He's looked the same.
Yeah,
I mean,
Is that gay or is that like an ethnicity related thing for him? I don't know. I'm just
we
why
tried to
used
get to
do
the bottom
shows
of
for this
it.
guy Jess Carpenter, who's like is like in his 50s now, and like he fucking looks
Alejandro
great.
looks the same.
And I just remember, my God, if it were fucking. Unless it's age, you guys really don't fucking age. Because age, yeah.
You guys got a handle on that now too, so it's all right.
Yeah, you could take a pill and it prevents you from getting it.
I know my humor hasn't left the 80s.
No, but it's still.
It's really our only advantage. Gay.
That's,
I will
that's
tell you
prep,
this,
that's
though.
prep, right?
Prep,
That's the
yeah.
drug. Yeah, okay. See,
I've
I'm
had
down with the community.
Not to overshare. I've had.
See, I know a thing or two,
you know,
Neil.
You've had an 8 or 2.
Yeah, you've had an 8. The bitches you be fucking, you probably need it though. Not that I've seen them, but
Let's say I've been to a clinic. Okay.
I did have an STD before though. I had syphilis. Not to overshare, but
No, that's okay.
shit.
That's what we're
No,
here
share
for.
I know, I
away.
know. Got my ass ate, and then it started to itch, and I was like,
In the
it's probably
butt.
not good.
Butt
Yeah, in the
syphilis.
butt. You got
I
butt
didn't even know that
syphilis.
you could get butt syphilis.
Yeah, you get syphilis from if somebody has like an open sore from where they got it, and then they touch you.
Damn.
You got it from a fucking canker?
Canker, yeah.
So this guy
syphilis,
put
canker.
his open sore on your ass, and
His
you
t-
came
his-
away with a disease.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Like, that should be the other way
yeah,
around.
dude, I got cheated out of that shit.
Yeah.
Did you at least give him pink eye or?
I should have far like if I got to get
Well,
him back
you
over.
didn't know it.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Wait,
if I
this
had,
feels a little syphilis. That's probably not an in the moment feeling.
yeah, I wish I had had like a That's So Raven vision of the future and been like, all right, I'm gonna fart in this guy's eye because he's gonna give me syphilis. That would have been.
I mean, did he look sickly, or he just
Okay,
he just
in-
rocked that syphilis?
In retrospect, I should have known based on the look, but I'm not gonna go into what that means. But
Thank you.
No, he was
Yeah,
he was
I get it.
unfortunately wearing a mask because half his face had fallen off, and I
if
just
it
still
weren't for
went
the
through
sickly, I'd be a virgin still.
That is
But-
true.
He had
Forgot
glasses, curly hair. He was about 400 pounds. He does stand-up comedy in the Philadelphia area. It's Jim Gillespie, everybody.
Met on Bumble, is that it?
well, me and the guy who gave me syphilis, that was a grinder thing. I feel like
Oh.
the apps are more.
Is Grinder like the?
Grinder is the grungy. Like,
Okay, Bumble's for dating.
Grindr is a sex app
Yeah.
that actually works because guys use it, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
One of the crazier things that I encountered on Grinder, this dude had a roadkill fetish, which I didn't even know what that was prior to interacting with him.
Despite the Dahmer look.
Yeah, despite that llama look. So I should know. I should be the expert in roadkill fetishes. But he invited me over to his place, and on my drive there, he was texting me. He's like, "Yo, if you hit like a turtle, like let me know." Or what. I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean?"
Specifically a turtle?
He said a
Yeah.
turtle, and then he started like I just kind of like brushed it off, like I don't know what that meant, and I continued my journey. And then he was like texting more like animals and shit, like yeah, like would you ever like run over a deer? I was
Would
like,
you ever?
yeah, he was like trying to get me to talk about if I would kill a deer intentionally. I don't know what the fuck these people
Is
are
he
into.
paying for the damage to your car?
But he should. I mean,
Yeah.
if he were willing to do that and like give me
Or
some
you doing
extra.
like that thing that like like girls do when they're like not horny and the guy's texting me like, yeah, I just hit a dog, just sitting in your pajamas and like the couch. Yeah, I just ran that dog
I
over.
ran my mom's head over. how does that turn you on, buddy?
That's level jumping.
Yeah, no, that's
this
too
guy
much.
really
You
did
gotta-
not.
He'll get there.
Yeah. This guy really
work his way.
misunderstood the purpose of the app Grinder.
He'll work his way to vehicular matricide, I think.
I mean, yeah, they said fucking animal abuse is a gateway abuse.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. A lot of serial killers start off by.
I read the
hurting
the
animals.
bumper sticker ones. People that abuse animals don't stop there.
Yeah. I
But-
used to be vegan,
yeah.
so I don't think I'm ever gonna kill anyone. Hopefully,
You're
But
not
used to
vegan
be vegan?
anymore.
I'm not vegan anymore. No.
So
That
really,
was
your
too gay.
violence towards animals is increasing when you think about it.
Yeah, I guess secondhand. Yeah, I'm supporting the industry.
Yeah,
I feel
mean,
good about
so
that.
we're
Good for you for
trending.
coming
Yeah,
back,
you're
though.
trending upwards towards it. If we've
Yeah.
been eating meat our entire lives,
Right.
we're on the level.
Yeah.
You're more likely to eat a person than we are. I feel.
You're right.
like,
You're right. I'm coming back.
mathematically speaking.
Mathematically,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
There's some
agree.
sort of algorithm
Ah.
there we could work out. My
The
relapse.
dry erase board.
I know the days we need the dry erase board to calculate how close one could be to becoming a cannibal.
Dude, my relapse from veganism was pretty sad. It wasn't cool or anything. I was just drunk in line at a pizza shop, and they had like buffalo chicken
Hell
slice
yeah.
behind the glass, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
tonight I'm fucking doing it.
I get
and then
it.
the next day I went to Chick-fil-A, so I was like, dude, the
You-
buddies have
yeah.
open.
You were like, and fuck gay
Yeah, I'm like,
people
fuck
too.
it.
Why
Yeah,
not?
fuck
What?
gays.
You didn't
vegans.
sick? Did you?
Nah, I get sick.
So how long were you a vegan? Because
I was between veganism and vegetarianism. Like I would kind of shift back and forth between them for like 6 years.
in layman's term,
In
same
layman's
thing.
term, yeah, same.
No. For normal people.
For normal-
Yeah. No, like
Non-autists,
veganism, you
yeah.
don't even eat cheese. Like you've denied yourself all the fun.
Yeah, that shit was
Like,
crazy. I used to
yeah.
be real like Hitlerian about it. I'd be like, yo, did this fucking fork touch like a fucking
Oh wow.
So that's
cheese or
Jew-
whatever?
That's Jewish.
You're right. I was just saying, I mean, I don't.
You gotta
fucking know.
bury a plate out in the fucking dirt.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
veganism is depressing. I'm glad no longer that I'd be fucking, and you know, me to eat steak now, and he's trying to like pressure me into it. He's like, for our anniversary, we got to go to a steakhouse. I'm like, maybe we will. I don't know.
Oh, were you not on red meat?
Oh, I'm not
yet?
on red meat. I should say that. I'm not on red
Oh,
meat
okay.
or pork.
So you're like a
I was trying to
pescatarian, chickatarian,
something like that. Yeah.
whatever.
In my mind, I was trying to do it based on the animal's intelligence level. I was like, chickens are dumb, fish
Oh,
are dumb.
yeah.
I'm gonna eat them. But I was like,
Okay.
I think that cows and pigs have feelings, so I'm like, maybe
I think you're
shouldn't
right. I
eat
think
them.
if you're
But
that's a good way to go by because chickens are really fucking
chickens are,
stupid.
yeah, they're.
They still, I think, have like basic ass feelings, but like
Talk
it's
about it. If you
nothing.
saw a person that just fucking sat there chewing, and he didn't have anything in his mouth, you'd think
Yeah.
fucking We should eat this person.
I
Why
don't know.
can't you eat a cow?
I don't
Yeah,
know, Dave.
I
Have
don't
you ever
know.
seen like the cows snuggling their owners and stuff? Like their owners come home and the cows.
I see
get
maybe
all
like a baby
excited,
calf
they run
do it because
around.
its legs are too fucking stupid to stand up straight.
Well, I saw a video where a little baby calf was ripped away from its mom, and the mom had this horrible look of like sadness in her eyes, and I was like, damn, that's actually kind of haunting.
Did you send that to that guy on Grindr?
I did, yeah. He came right away.
He loved it. He was like,
loved
yes.
it.
No, I know what you mean. You see these videos, and I have no problem doing that because then I just get hungry and I
Yeah.
forget. But like, yeah, I
Yeah, it's
agree.
crazy.
You
Well-
see these, and every time I see those videos, I'm like, man, I wish I could do it, but I know that
It's crazy because I could watch back in the day. I could watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup and like ISIS beheading videos and not really bat an eye. But then
Yeah.
like watching cows be ripped from their mothers, I was like, this is too much for me.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I fucking crack up at 2 Girls, 1 Cup every time.
I haven't revisited in a while. But
I couldn't watch Faces to Death. That was like a bridge too far for me. That disturbed me. But I could watch Two Girls,
wait,
One Cup.
what was that?
Oh, like the Faces of Death stuff. These were
These were VHS
VHS.
tapes.
I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was gonna
we're-
say.
I
you're
know what
old-
a VHS
How old
tape
are you?
is,
How
but
old are you, Joe?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
okay, yeah. You don't. So you
we're a
know what a
little bit older than
VHS
you.
tape is.
I know what a VHS tape is. Yeah. But
There and it made the jump to like the early internet. There was like a site called eBalm's World that had all this nasty shit on it. But basically, Faces of Death, yeah, it was like a VHS tape where they had collated every recorded death that they could find. And yeah, our producer Neil's gonna look that up right there. And don't watch this. I am not recommending
Wait,
that
it's
you
from
watch this.
Are you Amazon shopping while we're doing our podcast?
And it like had like I don't
Add
know
to
if you,
cart, add
you
to
know
cart.
about the Dwyer story, the politician
guy
that shot himself in the head.
yeah,
They had
yeah.
that. They had like a woman getting hit by a train. They had like an ISIS beheading. It was like a bunch of stuff. And I remember in college, like my freshman year, it going around like the dorm. People were watching it. I was just like, I watched a couple, and I was just like, no, like
Too much.
I can't do it. Like this was for me. I'm pretty jaded, but I couldn't get through that.
Give
Any
me a good
sex thing, I don't
backstory.
care about. Yeah.
the closest I got to that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, rotten.com.
Yes.
It was similar to that.
It was
They would
very
just
much.
throw up,
Rotten
like-
was like the next generation of
Right.
like this e-bomb.
Yeah, it would be like
shit,
horrible
yeah.
road accidents, people's heads like slashed off. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like the like pictures from like suicides
Yeah,
and
things
stuff
like
where
that. It
people were
was-
like, yeah, meat.
Clean though, right? Nice.
Yeah, nice clean
Nice.
content.
We're not like chickens, right? We die pretty much the second we get our heads cut
Yeah, that's what I was.
off,
I
right?
think chickens should be eaten because no living being that can get its head cut off and still run around like should be alive. It's
First
scary.
of all, a human would take a few steps still.
Maybe, yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like, but chickens go a little too far with it. They gotta be stopped.
Chickens must be stopped.
They gotta
when
be
you're really
stopped,
thinking
yeah.
about it.
Monsters.
Beheaded chickens, they need to slow down.
Well, what about cows? They probably take a few steps too. And once they're fucking pushed over, aren't they just down?
No, that's a
right,
myth.
you're right.
That's a myth. The cows
They
can
can
get
get
up.
back up. Okay.
Cows can get up.
You would be the person I ask on the myth of cow tipping.
Cows can get. Yeah, cows can get up. I have gone cow tipping.
Oh, speaking of
Cows can
fucked
get
up stuff, you guys ever see? My cousin showed me this when I was like 12 or 11, maybe. Maybe this is why I am the way I am.
So we
but
were in our 30s.
yeah, you guys were in. 30s. What is it? One guy or no, 2 guys, 1 hammer. You know what this is? These guys in
No.
Russia, they like beat this guy to death with a hammer. I think there's a part, if I remember right. I looked away, you know, that was even too much for me. But they
that
like,
sounds like the Property Brothers. to me.
I was expecting shit in there.
no,
so
no,
they
they're
beat a guy up with a
with
hammer.
a hammer, I think, and then there's like they screw drive his belly and stuff.
Oh yikes!
Yeah.
I know there was at one point something going around on the internet that like was getting taken down where I think it was some Asian country and a
course.
woman was stepping on like pets with like stiletto heels.
Gee, oh, I heard about this. I didn't see that.
I
but
only saw one picture and I immediately was like, no, and like was revolted. and,
all
like,
conversations
What
go back to the
kind of
roadkill guy.
Asian?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You've set the tone. The roadkill guy here is with us in spirit.
Which kind of Asian are we talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
not an
I,
expert.
it was her foot, so it was hard to.
You have a
see. I
Cowboy
could just
Bebop
see.
Oh, they
shirt
did-
on though.
I do, yeah. This is really the only anime, one of the only anime things that I
Nice.
like.
I think anime is cool now because black people are into it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
they're like the culture standard setters. So now I feel like more okay to like watch
I felt like such a fucking nerd when I was a kid growing up watching Dragon Ball Z, and I
Yeah.
lied about it, and I didn't tell anyone that I was doing it. Little did I know that every black kid was doing
Yeah.
the same thing. Like none of my friends in the suburbs watched Dragon Ball Z. It was on in the mornings. I'd watch it before I go to school. Eventually, it went to like the afternoons, but like my friends were like, "No, Japanese animation, bleh." They didn't like it. I had no fucking clue that like every cool black dude that I would think like is making great art now and shit, they all grew up on DBZ.
Yeah, my black friend, he had a fucking Dragon Ball Z tattoo. I was like, okay, now I can watch it like
Right.
comfortably.
Yeah.
Your
No.
one black friend.
My one black friend.
Yeah, one black friend. Yeah.
And then all my concubines, they're all. But
Although
no.
I feel like how
Yeah.
many black guys you have to fuck before you can actually cite it. You
You're
know
right,
what
you're
I
right.
mean? And be like, I'm cool with the culture. culture, you know.
Well, then on Tinder, when I started seeing black guys with like katanas like in their fucking pictures, I was like, all right, now I can watch anime comfortably too.
Or katana's ever uncool? Everybody should
You're
own
right,
a
everybody should
katana,
have.
right?
Well, I feel like that's probably a gender differential thing. I think no man is going to say a katana is not cool, but I think a lot of women are going to say a man with a katana is not cool.
What weapons do
woman
women
will-
think
yeah,
are
if
cool?
you're-
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, no, you guys would
I have
know.
no
I
idea.
don't
I'll tell you what. A
Wait, what was the
giant big
question?
broadsword. What weapons do women find cool?
Oh,
I'll tell you what. A giant medieval broadsword. No, they do not find that cool. 'Cause my
Size?
girlfriend was very upset when she found out that I had it.
size maybe?
Size? Oh yeah.
Like,
the
no,
Raphael.
like not SIZE, like SIS.
I thought you were going for like a body
SAIS.
positivity joke there.
No, I would never.
A
Wait,
woman
spell
of
that word
size.
again. What is it?
SAI.
SAI, right? Yeah.
S.
I don't even know what that is.
They're
What
the
is that?
fucking
Raphael's.
Yeah,
weapons.
Raphael's
So, like,
weapon.
knives that have like the 2 points that come out.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
But they're also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Melina from Mortal Kombat, and
Yeah.
Oh, word.
and the women community love themselves some Melina.
That's true.
I guess
yeah.
they like katana. Fans with little razor blades at the end.
Okay,
of them,
yeah,
I
I'm sure
don't
they
know.
might like that. Yeah.
I think they like the umbrellas that have like the sword in them. That shit's mysterious.
Oh yeah, of course that makes
I
sense.
put that out on a few ladies before, you know. When I thought I was straight, and then they're like, "Oh," and I was like,
No,
"All right,
that's
I'm
the
gonna-"
that's the gentleman weapon.
You're right.
That's why
That's
she
classy.
knows you
Oof.
can defend her, but also keep her from the rain. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if showing. I've never shown a woman a weapon that I own and have it been a positive
You should.
experience for me. I know I have before. It's just
yeah,
what
then
I
she's-
thought.
If you want that crying sex,
Yeah, I've got a great chrome pistol. My girlfriend doesn't even want to look.
You said that because I put a gun to the head of everybody who's ever blown me. So it's like we're on different ends of
There
the
you go. Wow.
spectrum.
I like it. I like it. And you're like, I just hit a dog. All right.
Mhm. Have my stilettos on. I'm stomping on turtles.
Oh my goodness. Grinder's crazy.
This is a profile picture.
Yeah, that's my profile picture. It
Mesh
works.
with a foot. Goddamn wire. Sorry,
No, you're good.
I'm fucking discombobulated.
It's
today.
okay. You're getting all.
So, can I ask you guys a question?
Ask away.
Oh, cool. Okay. What advice do you have to a younger? Not that you guys are old, but just
Yeah, we are.
We are. And also, we've been in the game a lot
Should-
longer.
yeah, should I-
Comedy years are like dog years.
should I
It's-
quit?
Yes.
That's usually
Probably,
what I don't like when people ask me advice. That's my go-to.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah, no, that's
literally,
good.
funny enough, I was literally talking to a comedian who did quit. Super funny guy. His name is Charles Disney, and like you, he's bi, but he predominantly gay, like dates mostly men, but reads so straight that he would have a lot of problems in his
Yeah.
comedy with the same thing. And he was saying we were talking about like what advice would I give to anybody? Do what I did, quit.
Yeah.
Now don't do that because you're actually funny. But
thank you.
I don't know. It's hard because it's such an individual journey.
Right.
It's like very hard. You can do like there are tips that you can have about jokes and how to craft the jokes, but everybody's path is so unique, and the only thing I would probably say, these rules aren't very helpful, but like be as nice as you can to everyone on the way up.
Yeah.
Because
Play the
you go
shit
up
out
and
of
you
gay.
go.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
trying.
You go up and you go down.
Now
and
I
you
have to
can-
ask based on what you just said. You said a guy was bi, but predominantly gay. What's the percentage? Is bi 1 to 99%? So if you're 99, if you're 1% straight, you're still bi.
For him, he said he mostly dated men because that's what he was comfortable with, but he was attracted to women and had dated women before. So and
Yeah,
he
bi
was
people disgust me. So pick a side. You fence-sitting pansies. What the fuck?
Well, if you're bi, you're on the side of gays. You're not gonna. Okay, tonight I'm gonna be gay. Tomorrow I'm going to a hate rally.
Right. Right.
Like, see, straighties, I'm fucking.
Yeah, but
I'm cool with you too.
Yeah. Bis also never had like they never got like the target. It was like gays and lesbians. They were hated for a very long time.
Well, it's
and then
because-
they just skipped right over to trans people.
Right.
There was never a point in time where like conservatives were like, these bisexuals, we got to stop them.
That's because they see any percentage of gay as gay.
Right. I guess you're
Which
that's what
I
it
for
is.
yeah, I was this comic Jim Ginty. He quit a while, but he had a joke. He's like, oh, I had a friend that said he sucked a dick, decided he didn't like it, so he's not gay. And I said, nope.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
I think that's probably the bisexuals' argument
Yeah.
against.
You know
the
what?
world.
Otis Timlin told me the same thing after he sucked my dick. So I was like, it doesn't work like that.
No, I don't. I don't like the questionings. What's the deal with the questionings? Am I right?
Oh, the
like,
question. Is that what? Yeah, the LGBTQIA plus. The Q stands for questioning. Right?
Question-
I
which-
lose track
yeah.
sometimes.
I always
yeah.
thought
That's
it
just-
stood for queer.
No, Q is questioning,
Oh,
which
think
means
you're right.
you could once you're answering, you could be gay,
Yeah.
but you could not be.
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no
I've never fit in with the gay community. A lot of them annoy me, honestly. Not
Me
to sound like a
too.
snooty
No,
gay,
just
but
kidding.
well, I don't know. I went through my weird and I've changed from this perspective, but I went through like a weird conservative era. Not like weird conservative era. I don't really even have a political affiliation. But I was
Log
kinda like-
cabin Republican.
not even that,
Oh.
but I don't know. I went through the Ben Shapiro watching and all this stuff. Then my algorithm picked up Jordan Peterson, and I was like, ooh, so I feel like I gained some benefit from that content, but now I'm just kind of like disillusioned with any sort of trying to fit into like a political space.
That's probably
It's
good for a
stupid to
comedian.
identify as
Yeah.
it's. Why would you just hit check all? Go by
Right.
fucking topic to topic.
Right,
That-
and I
that's
mean,
the
our
way
whole
they-
thing is we're supposed to be the profession that looks at shit and talks about the things that the rest of society has agreed upon that are fundamentally stupid, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you are subscribed so hard to an organization like a party, how are you going to be able to do that,
Yeah.
right? Especially in an era where if you do poke fun at these groups, they'll just kick you out.
Right.
So I agree. I think comics. I have a ideology that makes me vote for the Democrats every single fucking time. Pragmatically, I don't really like them,
Yeah.
but like, I would not say that I'm a Democrat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I am an independent because, like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll frequently
Gays
tell a
get
Trump joke and a
married,
Biden joke,
but
right?
fucking get death penalized
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Guns are cool, but
Yeah.
like do what
right.
you want.
Be-
like
go
generally.
use the bathroom you want,
Yeah.
but also fucking pay for your own college. You
Yeah.
fucking signed. You fucking agreed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guns are cool. That's one of my things.
Guns
that
are cool. I
It's
like 'em.
It's like we could talk about rights and stuff, but like let's start from the fundamental agreement that these things are fucking cool.
Yeah, no,
you
they
know,
are
like
fucking
these
cool,
are
yeah.
awesome.
And women love them, I think.
I think
that's-
so.
I would wager
think
that as a
so.
gay. But...
I'm gonna go bring my gun over to my girlfriend's apartment after this. We'll see.
But-
I'll see you soon, Ard.
Yeah, I've told people
Bring
I'm
back
not
some
even.
cool shit for me.
I'm not even voting. I don't think going forward. Which
I've never voted.
I think that's the way to go.
I voted
Wow.
twice in my life, and I've seen no returns on them. I go to the supermarket. I don't see fucking wasabi ginger Lay's chips anymore.
I'm saying Al Gore and Barack Obama.
No, I voted for wasabi ginger potato chips.
Oh, you literally voted.
and, and
You wrote-
coffee
you wrote that
flavored
in?
coffee flavored peanut M&Ms. Can't find them at the
Can't
store
find
either.
them,
Those
yeah.
were fucking delicious.
David's only voted for products he takes
Yeah.
in.
And both of them won, and I don't see shit out of them at stores anymore.
shame.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm.
Voting doesn't work
Disillusioned by
Yeah.
which politician?
by the
Oh,
Frito Lay
M&Ms.
Corporation.
Yeah.
I might. I get a kick out of Marianne Williamson and these kind of kooky people. Not that I'm going to vote for her, but like,
Marianne's fun. I like.
I'm like, yeah,
Marianne.
she's like this crystal lady. Like,
Yeah.
lead our country based on the crystals and stuff. Like, that's better than what these
No,
other
she
people
should be
are doing.
executed.
Okay.
Get
Well,
your
I-
fucking crystal shit out.
RFK Jr. can do a lot of push-ups too. I respect that. So I'm like,
Well, I mean, he's a Kennedy. He'll find
You're right,
himself.
he'll-
he'll find
he'll
himself
be
on
dead
the end
soon.
of a crosshair.
Yeah, you do not let a Kennedy be president. They wouldn't allow it.
Sirhan's up for parole.
he's
Time
coming.
to finish what he started.
Is Sirhan Jr. or what do you call him? Sirhan. Okay, other possible title for this show.
That's amazing. That made me think of rest in peace to the Unabomber. He died recently.
Yes, he did.
I don't know why.
Suicide.
Was it? No, no. Did
He
he
just
die?
died in prison, right?
Yeah, he
Old
died of
age,
suicide.
Right? Oh, did he commit
Was it?
suicide?
Oh.
No, he was a youthful man.
They Epsteined him.
No, they did. Yeah.
You don't go from wearing hoodies in the 90s to being a senior citizen now, right?
Yeah,
know,
I
I-
think you do. I think he was in his 40s.
I saw an Epstein headline today that I wrote a joke about, but I was like, the Epstein stuff's been done to death.
Hey,
I'm
if
like,
it's in
But it was
this
in the
week's news,
headlines.
hey, I did
Yeah.
a Cosby joke last
Yeah, no,
week.
the
yeah,
Epstein
Because
as
he
a topic,
raped 9 more
eternally
women
young.
somehow.
Right, yeah. That is true. It would have been cool to go to Epstein Island. Not like for any reason
So
like
people,
that,
there
but-
were people that went to the island and didn't do anything, right? Like I saw a documentary and they had these girls and they were like, "Hey, I saw this guy here, but we never did anything. He just
Yeah.
went and like
Yeah.
swam in the beach." How much would it fucking suck to be like somebody that didn't know what was going on? You went on
Right.
a all expenses paid island vacation and then all this shit happens.
Do you believe
gotta be
they
one.
didn't know what was going on?
There's got to be one guy, you know what I mean? Like I think like a Larry David like character.
That sounds like my Christian youth boys trip that I went on. It's like, what's happening at Hershey Park, Father? Oh my God.
Oh my!
I think they all know. I think it's just something you sign when you become a celebrity. Just like, hey, you're gonna live great, fucking
but don't
make
tell
millions,
anyone.
$1 million payday for a month work. But you just have to not say anything about the pedophilia, otherwise you'll hang yourself in prison.
Yeah, I mean that's possible for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know like people knew it about Epstein, like it was like an open secret. In
that
New
was
York.
the sacrificial. Like I said, there's an island. Celebrities have an island for every
They
crime, and they had to sacrifice Epstein. Fucking put that out there so they could still go hunt Cambodian prisoners on another island.
Dude, I want into this club. It sounds fun. honestly.
Why do you think we're?
You're dressed for it, actually.
You're right.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm doing this out of fucking some artistic need to express myself?
Dave wants to hunt a Cambodian prisoner.
No, I don't want to. See, I would hunt Americans. Like I've already told you the people I would hunt. I've had a whole thing on who
like
I
how your
would
distinction-
genocide.
I like how your distinction is like, no, I'm not racist. I wouldn't hunt. The man that I'm hunting wouldn't be a
Who would you
Cambodian.
hunt? Who's the top of the list?
Well, I did say it was like people that after seeing The Flash last week, though, I've decided it would be people with poor line etiquette.
Right. That is an atrocity.
I fucking
Was this something that happened to you in the movie, or is this a Flash
at
plot
the theater?
point? that I
No,
forgot?
when I was in line for the concession stands, the fucking woman in front of me was haggling over the dollar that you get with the large soda, large popcorn, and that line was just fucking. And she didn't give a shit about it.
Did you get on her case?
I'm not a confrontational
Okay.
person. I will just like tap my nose, have two people drop in from the ceiling, bag over her head, pull her up, and then I'll hunt her later.
That's the way to do it. Dude.
Yeah.
If you get to that point.
So my people to hunt. It's
You would just
rapist,
you'd
murderers,
love
and
it.
then bad line etiquette people.
Okay.
I mean, you would get like bored eventually because every time that happens, you'd be like, "Ah, my fucking Thursdays are fucked." Dude. Like, just like,
Are you
drop
kidding?
her
Wait,
off
must
on an
kill,
island.
must
You know how many
kill.
people I got to hunt on this island?
Yeah, just like Jesus.
It's exhausting.
Christ.
Yeah. At this point, they have the advantage.
Well,
There's so many of them on this
Then
island.
I'd use I'd hook a friend up. Hey, I got some guest passes.
This is how it happens, guys. You get an island you didn't really want.
All right.
Can I get a comp to that?
Obviously, yeah.
Hey, I got these 2 tickets to this island where you go hunt. You want them?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
I
busy.
can't.
I gotta do
Right,
a
it's gonna
thing.
end up like Philly season tickets.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
just
yeah.
be like, "Look, I've already been 7 times."
And the line
you
to
know?
get into the island.
Yeah.
Not long at all.
Not
The
long
people
at
in there
all.
have etiquette.
Yeah. It's a real
because they
quick-
know one breach and you're just on the
Yeah.
other side of that island.
Now, this is somewhat of a callback. We were talking about that rotten.com website earlier. That website, at one point, they had a celebrity death pool. You know, you had
Oh, yeah.
you would put money down on
Shit.
what celebrities you thought would die, and you know you couldn't kill the celebrity because that's cheating. But do you guys have a Philly comic death pool?
I know all of like.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, don't say names. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know if there's ever
see.
been one to my knowledge.
I don't know. I don't know if
think
there's
so.
ever been a death pool. There are always side bets on Philly's Funniest and stuff like that. So
Right.
there is betting related to comedians.
Death
but,
pools are more fun than
Yeah,
than
agreed.
that, though.
The first year
but
I
don't
did it, I
think there's-
found out someone on my night was dead, and I was like,
Really?
all right, one down.
Well, there was a dead comic entered this year. We all know him.
Oh right, yeah.
Well,
Okay, wait, I'm blanking on names right now.
Gary Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Ah,
Yep. He passed
all right,
away.
yeah, fuck.
But
Okay,
he-
No, I
after
didn't mean
he
to bring the
entered.
mood down.
yeah,
but
That's
Downer.
okay.
Gary, great guy.
He was cool.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
His-
I will be performing under his name at Philly's Funniest.
his
Well, that's-
wife was one of the people who questioned if I was actually gay because she said my shirt was too wrinkled. She's like, if you were really gay, like you would have that shirt ironed. And I was
Honestly,
I
that's
mean,
a good
hating
point,
to iron
but-
should be a human quality.
agree.
Not,
I know,
we
no.
shouldn't separate that
dude,
into gay
ironing
or
is
straight.
one of the worst aspects of life.
I feel like that's one of the most harmful stereotypes about gay guys. is
Yeah.
that you have to be put together.
yeah,
at
I know.
all
And
times.
I subvert that expectation by looking like a schlub.
Honestly, I would
yeah.
do the same exact thing if I were gay. You know,
If you got a fucking army of tiki torches and an army of gays on one side, someone should go into the middle. I hate ironing. And fucking
yeah.
bring
I'll fill
everyone
that void.
together.
Yeah. It'd be even better if a lot of them, to Joe's point, just look like them. Like, you know what I mean? They're
That's
just like,
true.
dude, I'm not joking. That dude looks like Dale.
That's true.
That guy looks like fucking
We
Dale.
need to have a unified America where we all learn to pull our clothes out of the dryer with a minute left.
That is my campaign when I run for president.
go.
dude. Me and
You got my
Marianne.
vote.
I might actually vote if you also can say that you would bring back wasabi ginger Lay's potato
That's
chips.
a step too far, Dave. I can't.
Have you
no.
had wasabi ginger Lay's chips? You probably haven't because they're not in fucking stores, even though they won the vote.
Dude, Lay's are getting crazy with their flavors. I saw a Wawa. They had like a fucking. I guess this isn't that crazy. Tomato pie Lay's flavor. I'm like,
They had like all the condiments. They had the ketchup, mustard, and pickle. And I
Yeah,
bought the
hot sauce.
mustard. And I
I
don't
had
know
them.
what I was expecting, but this just tastes like fucking mustard. It's
Right.
kind of gross for a potato chip.
Yeah, mustard and potatoes.
I feel like
aren't really-
M&Ms are getting a little too big for their britches too. They have some really strange flavors as well. They have like coffee and.
Really?
Spicy-
Oh, they have
spicy
the
chili.
caramel ones. Yeah, then the coffee. First of all, I voted for coffee peanut M&Ms. I stand by my candidate.
No, I respect.
That's the most passionate I've ever seen.
I agree.
To be honest.
I don't even want to correct him.
Yeah.
What candy pissed me off recently was Twix. They had chocolate chip cookie dough Twix, except they kept the cookie in and replaced the caramel with cookie dough.
Well, that's
That's
fucked
just too
up.
much cookie,
yeah, that's
right?
a lot
Right?
yeah, you
Yeah.
should have just replaced the cookie with
That's
cookie
too
dough.
much.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was
Yeah.
biting into.
This isn't candy, but you know what product impressed me lately? Arizona iced tea has a hard iced tea now. I don't know if you guys
Really?
see this. Yeah, so you know like Arizona green tea, you can get that alcoholic now.
That's
I had
awesome.
it the other day.
If it costs
was-
99 cents, I'm going to
it
7-Eleven
doesn't now.
right
It's like
now.
$12 or $13
Shit,
for like
okay,
a.
that makes sense.
That was the best Arizona tea, but yeah, I thought that's what I drank to be healthy, or whatever.
Now you get drink it to get fucked up.
Nice.
Although it's Arizona, is that a powder tea or a leaf tea?
I'm not sure.
Arizona
It's got to be
iced tea?
powder. It's so
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can get a powder, but it's usually
Yeah,
just.
it's-
Yeah, it's usually
Oh,
just
that's-
source.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, it's
can't
sold
do
in
it
the-
then. That's kidney stone fucking
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys ever had a kidney stone?
No,
No,
and
thank
I
God.
that's why I have to have a leaf on my bottle now.
Pure. It
Is
says
that
pure. There's
Is that
no
how it
kidney
works?
stones
If
for
there's
that.
if it's a leaf
I
tea,
think a
you
leaf
don't
you're
get
good. I
kidney?
think if it's a powder, kidney stone.
Where
Okay.
did you get this?
Yeah, I don't.
Where
know if
did you
that's
get
true
this?
or
I
not.
hear one
Bullshit.
thing once in my life, and
Ah.
then if it's related to my urethra, I will follow it to the letter for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm putting up the let us know what you think in the
Yes.
comments. Just like
Thank
let us
you.
know what you guys
Thank
think.
you.
if
How
this
wrong
confirms
is Dave
anything.
about
Yeah,
that?
Please.
We're usually wrong about 2 to 3 facts an episode.
Oh, I
Can
like
get
it,
another
yeah.
one, Joe?
Oh, you can have this one.
Oh, thank you.
I
Sir.
already opened it for you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh man, looks like a little Cabana Boy server.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I was on Epstein Island. That's true. My formative years were spent.
What time is it? Should I take another one?
Why not?
Yes.
So we got 3 minutes till news time. Baby.
3 minutes till news, but
Oh,
crack
here.
another one
Oh,
open,
man.
baby.
Banana boy at your service.
Send
We're
one my way, baby.
We're
Here we
celebrating
go.
the end of Pride Month.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kidding.
Put me to work. Oh my god.
He roofied these for us.
Oh yeah, dude. You guys are gonna be seeing crazy shit.
It'll
We're
hand
gonna-
it. We'll hand it over.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
We're gonna close this episode out with the sound of a prolapsed asshole. A salute.
Yeah. I like to think it's like, and then like.
No, that's a sturdy asshole.
Well,
that's
I'm
airtight.
thinking. I'm thinking. Well, yeah, I guess you're
That's-
right.
Yeah, if it
you're
was
right.
popping, you got it.
That's a hermetic.
Tight.
That's a hermetically sealed asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's a hill sound. It's just
Yeah.
got a slight.
It's got a
slope
if
to
it's
it.
got a sigh.
Oh, speaking of, you said popping. You guys know what poppers are?
Yeah.
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 Like jalapeno
Ammo-
poppers.
No, not
Exactly.
those.
Ammo nitrates.
I don't
Yes,
do
yes.
drugs.
You inhale them and it like loosens your asshole to
Yeah,
take.
somebody asked there. I had someone offer them to me once, and I was like, I know what these are, but they were trying to be like, yeah, it does that too, but like you'll feel a rush.
Yeah, you
kind
still
of.
get
I
high
never
off
did
them.
them because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if my butthole's loose now, dude. I just don't.
I don't do them often. Surprisingly, but I was at the club and a mutual friend. She had poppers and just pulled them out and like put it under all of our noses, and we just.
Right.
She also had McDonald's fries in her purse.
Another thing it's good to put under your nose and take a deep
Yeah,
breath.
no, it was amazing because the bouncers
That's
were
the
like, "You can't
nature
bring
of-
fries in here," so
yeah.
she just like, dumped them in her purse.
Smart.
And it was like, okay,
I
and
thought
then
that's
they let
the
her in.
nature of McDonald's fries.
Yeah,
They
so
just
we were eating
end
purse
up in
fries.
your-
They were good. I was. Oh my
That
god.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You know why? Because the leather had a little bit of a cow taste to it.
You're right.
All right.
I guess I'm not
Dave's been
anti-red
mixing,
meat.
Dave's been mixing fabrics with different foods. He's been playing with it. It's a new type of thing.
And
Yeah.
no kidney stones from purse meat.
You want to try some of these
That's why,
suede
yeah.
chicken tenders?
Yeah.
That's
I've
why
got nachos in a
Does
fanny
Belgian
pack.
style? Does wheat beer give kidney stones? I don't even know.
Guys,
What-
stop with the kidney stones. You guys are like trying to diagnose yourselves with kidney stones. Will you stop?
Are kidney stones just something you will into existence by thinking about them too much?
Yes.
Yeah, and also, you just said you just take the anal nitrates. You're like, but does this give me kidney stones? It's like you guys are parsing very strange.
This is the dichotomy of the Weekday comics. We see a fuck a lot of black guys, but also we might get kidney stones.
Yeah, we started pretty good, different, and then we're ending with kind of Jewish mother. Right? It's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I
We're
like it.
slowly becoming old Jews.
Yeah,
love it.
we're right there. We got 30 seconds till news time. If you guys
can
got
jump
it.
into
Yeah, we
it.
can
Yeah,
jump
play
right
the
into
news.
it.
Go jump into
Let's jump
Hit
into it. Doing it now.
You're talking news. You're talking news. News. Talking news. We're here to shoot the shit and talk the news.
Okay, and we're back. I'm going to do this at the top for once in my
I was about to remind you,
godforsaken
too, and
I
you
almost
nailed it.
reminded
life.
you, yeah.
Neil, we've been in sync all day. I like
Yeah, dude,
this.
I love it.
Okay, so we are doing the news. Dave and I are going to read the news. And actually, Joe, I believe you have a couple of jokes as well. Is that
I have a few
correct?
headlines. Yeah, they might be bad, but
Well, that's okay.
try it.
Ours,
Hey,
ours will
ours
definitely
will
be
be
bad.
bad.
Yeah. And what we'll do is Dave and I have not shown each other these jokes that we've written, as we do every week. We are surprising ourselves with these. Never before heard. If we do share a joke topic, we will have a joke off. And a joke off means that you, Joe, will get to decide the joke that you like the best, and we will keep score just to determine who the better human being is. So, would you like to go first?
Sure. Ex-porn star's Twitter suspended after threats to release her sex tapes with Zion Williamson. Williamson may welcome this, though, as based on how many games he's played, this might actually end up being his highlight reel.
I like it. The Wagner mercenary group, led by Yevgeny Prigozhin, tries to overthrow Vladimir Putin but turns around mysteriously just outside of Moscow, making this news cycle the biggest Russian cock tease since Anna Kournikova.
Nice.
I tried so hard.
Such a crush on Anna.
Oh my God, me
Jesus.
too. I had to look. I looked her up while I was writing this joke, and I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
went
just
down
as
a
a
rabbit
reminder.
hole.
Did
bro.
you ever even meddle?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Joe, yeah, you want
Oh,
to
you
Lay
want me to
one
try?
on us.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Significant misconduct found at prison where Jeffrey Epstein died. Inspector General report finds. According to government officials, further Epstein updates will be provided to the public via Ouija board since the Inspector General just committed suicide.
yeah,
Another Epstein joke. Too
killing
many.
everybody.
All right. It's kind of a... I think we brought something similar up to this before, but now I'm just diving in.
All right.
Panda Express manager assaulted 18-year-old pregnant cook after she refused to get abortion, lawsuit alleges. He also broke the cardinal rule of never giving people a reason to question what the actual ingredients of the shrimp lo mein are.
It's
You
good.
were nodding. Is there a joke off?
No, I
Oh.
wish. I did see that. I did see that one, but I did not write a joke about it.
Hey, let's not push the joke off. Let's let it happen organically.
Okay. No, he saw me not. He saw. I see
he
it.
was
No, Dave's thirsty.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a little
lavishly
thirsty.
licking his
I
lips
was
as
it.
I told
Yeah,
that.
was it?
Yeah,
I-
just because you were talking about Panda
Abortion.
Express.
Oh, not abortions?
I need to
A
see
little
blood.
column A and a
Somebody
little
has to
column
bleed
B.
tonight.
Yeah. Joe Biden's approval rating reaches 1 year high of 43%. When asked about it, the president put down his train set and said, "Approval? Who is that? The Indian lady in the vice president's office?"
Do you want? How many you said you have? Like,
I have like 4. I don't know.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
try.
but
I'll
you
try
wanna-
another
If
one.
you
We'll
want
go-
to
yeah, we'll-
space them, or
We'll
Yeah, you
bounce
guys go.
it.
Yeah, you go.
okay. Celebrity chef bans vegans from restaurant. Tells them to fuck off. It'll be easy to tell which restaurant this is too. It'll be the one with protesters meekly dragging their picket signs behind them.
I was a lot more meek as a vegan, I will say.
Yeah. Much stronger now.
Yeah.
You can run over so many other animals now. Audio of Donald Trump showing off classified documents has surfaced. A smoking gun piece of evidence that experts say will have no effect on the former president whatsoever.
Accurate.
I guess I have a joke off because
All right.
maybe
Oh,
I don't
baby. I get to
Okay,
judge.
let's do it.
know. All right, let's
You
see.
win.
Oh no. This
Stop the steal.
okay. Audio of Trump suggests he has discussed classified Iran document with his allies. According to anonymous sources, Trump was trying to quote, figure out how to legally stone horse-faced Stormy Daniels to death like they do to those bitches in burqas. That was a direct quote from Trump, apparently. Not from me.
That's okay.
Winner.
Yeah, all right, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy that you won.
Wait, didn't you just?
No,
Because you did your Trump joke.
I know. I'm just being grumpy and looking at my notes.
Oh,
Because I lost.
back the fuck up.
Stop reading so much into my body language. You've never done this any episode.
I was
Pay
only
attention
reading
to how
your-
I'm sitting.
I was reading your eyes. The first
He
time.
said you trounced him last episode,
I know,
and
he's
he is
dialed
just
in.
on guard
He's
right now.
dialed
I
in.
said that when you were playing the music, so that people wouldn't hear of my weakness. Yeah.
I have been blown up on this podcast too many times, and you are welcome, sir.
The Revenge of Neil.
I fucking played 4 of his clips to my 2 this week.
Thank you for that.
I only care about followers. Judge backs Florida teacher for leaving AK-47 inside school parking lot. His reasoning was that she had to leave something behind so the baby could protect itself.
Good. South Dakota State Representative Joe Donnell claims Mount Rushmore is a demonic portal spreading communism across the nation. This is an actual story. While there is no proof communism is present in America right now, most people agree if there is a portal to hell on Earth, you will find it in the Dakotas.
That's true.
All right. Missing Ocean Gate CEO's wife, direct descendant of notable couple killed on Titanic. And based on this family history, it's been decided that the ethical thing to do would be to rope off the deep end of her gene pool.
She was a Kennedy, probably.
Right.
No, they're shot. These are the This is the drowning family.
Yeah, the Kennedys drown other people.
That's true.
That's a little Chappaquiddick for you.
That's how he passes the curse along.
It's like a reverse ring. He puts them in the water. All right. Debris field of let's try it again. Debris field of Titanic submarine contained intact game controller, which means that when I lose a game of Madden and throw my controller across the room and break it, I've done it with enough power to destroy a submarine.
True story.
Okay.
You're champing at the bit.
well,
What fuck? What
let's
one of
do it.
those two?
This one's more lighthearted, I guess. Costco has begun cracking down on membership sharing to raise revenue and combat inflation. The company says it feels this is more than fair since it's still allowing the $1.50 hot dog and soda deal for the fat slobs who shop there.
All right.
You're right. That deal is amazing.
It is.
The Passion star Jim Caviezel claims anti-Christian bigotry is most accepted form of bigotry in the world. And he followed that up by saying, it should at least be in second place. Haven't you seen my movie?
I like it. And he's right. No.
I didn't decline.
Marjorie Taylor Greene calls Lauren Boebert a little bitch on the floor of the House in a scene I can only describe as mildly arousing.
It actually got me hard, too.
Yeah, that's the reason I
surprising.
didn't write a joke on it. I just,
I couldn't stop coming every time I thought about it.
damn it, I got to buy a new laptop.
Kevin McCarthy had to turn a hose on him like it was
Here we
a
go,
prison
politics, something for the boys.
Carrie Fisher's white Princess Leia gown worn in Star Wars A New Hope up for auction. It's special not only because it's an iconic outfit from an iconic movie, but it's also the only white thing in Carrie Fisher's house that didn't go up her nose.
movie.
She's a woman after my own heart.
Joe Biden defends son as Hunter Biden pleads guilty to federal charges. I'm very proud of my son, the president said, because now the world knows the Bidens hang dong. Did you see that cannon his old man gave him?
Do we have to look that up next? Is that our new Michael Fassbender?
Yes, the
Okay.
Hunter Biden's dong. I've seen it. It's impressive. It's not Fassbender, but it's pretty good.
Orca rams into yacht near Scotland as boat-bashing behavior may be spreading north. And after this week's, billionaires might want to reconsider classifying themselves as land mammals. I put the "re" on the wrong word, but
It's okay.
it
We
happened.
got you.
It's over.
You did it. You said it. You delivered. It's done.
You own it.
I'm
in
the
the
"re"
books.
here. Anyway.
Vladimir Zelensky says Vladimir Putin is second king of anti-Semitism next to Hitler. But in Putin's defense, Zelensky only said that because he's never heard of Dave Premiano.
Oh, baby.
Dude, Zelensky's a fucking theater nerd. Sorry.
That's true.
It's annoying.
Improv kid.
Yeah.
No, if Zelensky did improv, I would be rooting for Russia to win.
He definitely did improv.
Did he?
Yeah,
All right.
probably.
All right, I just have one. This is my last one. Chicago and Midwest air quality declines as Canada wildfire smoke lingers, making this the second most common form of smoke to inhale in Chicago after gun smoke.
Good.
I love it. Let's see. Indiana Moms for Liberty chapter apologizes for quoting Hitler in first newsletter. But probably because their husbands would never suggest anything romantic like a joint suicide. Am I right, ladies?
No, they won't even look at weapons. All right. Andrew Tate charged with human trafficking, which, if we're being fair to his YouTube channel, takes an extreme amount of confidence with women to pull off.
Andrew Tate's not a bad-looking dude.
I mean, I'm not saying what he did was good. I'm just saying you have to be really confident to do it.
Yeah.
From a sheer confidence perspective.
That is super. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
True story.
Sure.
Starbucks workers to strike over treatment of LGBTQ plus community. Unfortunately, many passerbys won't be able to tell what their cause is because, according to their picket signs, they have support here for omhos.
I see.
I
Took a minute.
I can tell how little you like the joke with more how you try to sell the
No, I liked it so much I did try. I
okay, you
acted
love
it
this
out
one.
and everything.
What is their qualm actually? Why are they protesting the Starbucks workers?
I don't fucking
He
read
doesn't
the
read
art. I'm
the
guessing
article.
they're
He doesn't read the
it's
article.
they're pro homo.
I hope not. I don't want to be aligned with Starbucks workers, honestly.
I think that is what's going on, though. I think
No,
that's
you just had to like, yo, Joe's got deep beef with fucking Starbucks.
Dude, I will
dude.
punch a
probably.
barista in the face. I'll knock the nose ring out of that blue hair nut any day.
There's that barista out there. She's like, who hurt you?
Yeah.
You know?
You, bitch!
All right. Canada officially bans cosmetic testing on animals, which means America once again becomes the country with the world's sexiest animals.
Even sexier roadkill.
I can attest to that.
Man who skipped let me start that over. Man who skipped Titan subdive shares late CEO's text offering discounted seats. The CEO said he could lower prices by offering him a compact, but a real one, not one that waits until you're at 13,000 feet.
Dude, that guy's fucking lucky. I didn't know that. Didn't know.
No, that's a good way to die.
Getting crushed immediately.
Imploded,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You don't have
agree.
to like
It's
think
fast.
about your own mortality.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just fucking
done. You're just meat.
part of history.
You're just on rotten.com at that point. All right.
Yeah, I wonder what that looks like post implosion. I gotta look that up later. I'm sorry.
Not much.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think. I really don't think. I think it's like if
Pretty
you're.
gelatinous, I would
Yeah,
assume.
like
Right.
put like a piece of like I don't know food in a can and then crush the can. Like you're not really. I mean,
True.
You gotta look it up later because you're getting back on Grindr.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'm trying to
hold that
reel
thought.
them in.
Let me, yeah. All right. Kutztown University warns of aggressive cow on campus. Authorities claim the beastly 2-ton animal became enraged when it was denied tenure in the political science department.
That's my favorite one so far.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No joke off. That doesn't count.
The pettiness is at an all-time high. Dude, the pettiness
I'm only
is
one
so
up-
high,
I'm
dude.
only one up on him, but he's
Wow.
lost
I
the
thought we're
lead.
tied.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. We're tied. But you're
Fucking
close
stat
to losing
patter.
the lead.
Stat patter.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
I talk to trash. I don't cheat. Toy maker recalls 7.5 million baby shark children toys due to risk of impalement. Although it does need to be pointed out that any toy that makes your child sing an annoying song over and over again will eventually be fashioned into a shiv.
Well, we do have a joke off, Dave. We do have a joke off.
I should have brought it harder for that one.
7.5 million baby shark bath toys are recalled after they cut or stabbed children, forcing them to get tetanus shots. Tetanus shots. Tetanus shots.
Am I the judge of this?
Yeah,
I gotta give
you
it to
fucking brought the act
Yeah.
out and
There
everything.
we go.
Dude.
I said I was one ahead because I knew I would be one ahead.
Oh, you fans say a YouTube star groomed and emotionally abused them as teens. And despite how badly they wanted to get out of those situations, unfortunately, they had to wait 5 seconds to skip advances.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I like that. That was clever. Good wordplay.
Yeah. On a recent Theo Von podcast, Roseanne Barr said, quote, "Nobody died in the Holocaust," and, quote, "6 million Jews should die right now because they cause all the problems," end quote. And on a personal note, honestly, I condemn Roseanne for stealing Joe G's jokes.
Hey, I'm pro Israel. I love.
Those are the cool Jews.
Sorry, Joe, you had to catch a stray because I already came
No,
at
it's
Dave.
okay.
Gross. Airport worker ingested by plane engine reportedly died by suicide. And although he probably didn't mean harm to anyone, the fact that it's still suicide by airplane can probably leverage him about 36 virgins.
I like that.
I guess that's my 9/11 of the week.
Like 9/11 of the week is a nice title too for a podcast. My last one is Noah Schnapp of Stranger Things shares photos online of his first Pride parade, posing next to what appears to be an uncircumcised Demogorgon.
Oh, I thought that was still part of the headline.
No. It was just a weirdly written one.
I'm taking
See,
your
they
point.
get
I'm
naked at the
taking your
Pride
point
parade
away.
a lot. That was my last one.
I
I'm
know.
done.
Coast Guard investigating cause possible negligence in Titan implosion. There may have been nothing criminal, but crushing a can that still has something in it has to at least be downgraded to a party foul.
I kind of want to crush this on my head now.
Do it.
Wait, I'm wrong. I do have one more. And I want to read
Oh.
it because it'll get lost in the fucking ether and I'll never read it again. It's not even worth it, but I just want to get it done. I wrote it. Swedish soccer players say during the 2011 Women's World Cup, officials asked them to show their genitalia. Apparently, the Italian players were not asked to show their genitalia to officials. They just did it anyway.
That's a very Italian thing to do. Yeah.
Well, that's the news.
There we go. We did it. Joe G, thank you
feel
so much for
informed.
being here.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for having me.
You
It's a
felt
blast.
informed after that?
Yeah, no, I've learned a lot.
True, yeah,
you are
learned-
more
yeah.
informed than Dave and I are. And we
About
wrote the
kidney
jokes.
stones, Murder Island.
Yes, yes.
You're
Come full
walking away a
circle.
worldly man.
Yes.
Roadkill fetishes we covered. We really we did it all.
We really have. We've been on a journey.
That's a good end to Pride Month, I think.
Yes, I think you're right. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
thank you for having me.
Yeah, to Gay with a Whimper.
Yeah, we've had some good gays this month. I would recommend trying them out from July to May. Maybe.
Yeah,
Let's not get crazy there. No.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in our.
Yeah.
We'll stay in June.
Yeah, we
and-
already like overshot. We went too early with Eppolite. We had her way before Pride Month. You know.
Oh wow. Oh,
yeah.
she
But
was
that's-
pre.
yeah.
She was not.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
she was not part
Should
of
tell
Pride.
you
That
drop.
was if in case they felt like a gimmick. No, we've done this outside the month.
Right,
too.
this is
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
the month. Although absolutely we were doing it as a gimmick for this month as well. But thank you for being part
You
of
guys
our.
have gained immunity from cancellation for the rest of the year. I think
We're
so.
trying
Yeah,
very
from
hard.
you
We're
guys should go.
trying very
We'll re-up.
hard.
We'll re-up next June then.
Yes,
If we run
yes.
out of gays to book, we'll convert a few.
I'm here to help. If
What do you got coming up? Do you got any shows coming up there?
yeah, I have shows like in.
Hold on. Before you answer that question,
I was
Why
on a,
did you
I was
ask
on a
that?
thing and you guys didn't stop me in time.
what is going on? Why did you ask that? You asked that like an old football coach.
You got any shows coming up there, eh?
Go do any of your
Like I was
skits.
dangling a fucking peanut in front of
Gonna go do any of your skits anytime soon, there, Joe?
I have a few things in July. I forget the dates. I have something like July 11th. Fenris is Filthiest at Bar 13. I'm on that.
All right,
Are
I'm
you
on
on
that
that?
as
Okay,
well.
cool.
I'm a winner from last year. So
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah. So, cool.
performing while the
I'm gonna
judges are delineating
come out
for you.
swinging
Yeah.
on that.
And if you're watching us, you can check out at JOG right there. It's right on the screen there. Or if you're just listening, it's at JOO. Well, 3 O's, 3 E's _G on
it's a lot. I'm sorry.
Joe,
No, it's all good.
Is that how you say it in your head?
Joe G.
Oh, okay, so it's like a sexual.
Well,
Joe G. Okay.
retrospective.
Roadkill. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
All right, Dave, what do you got going on?
This weekend I'm doing family shit patriotically,
Okay.
obviously. But it's July now. We should start talking live podcasts.
That's right. So on what
What's
day
that?
is it? The 20s? No, hold on.
It's a
Flawless
Saturday.
live stuff.
This is some
Crush
flawless
live.
live
It's July
shit.
29th.
July
July
29th.
29th.
I have so many-
Check out our live podcast.
We are going to be at the Tuned Up Brewing Company in Spring City, Pennsylvania. We will be having a live podcast, shooting that. It's actually going to be the only podcast that isn't live. So
Yes.
we will be recording that one, but we will record it live. Come on out if you're in the area, in the Philly suburban area. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some guests. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to maybe do some comedy of our own.
Oh, I'm doing.
Who the
I'm
fuck
doing
knows?
all the comedy.
So it's going to be fun, and then we're going to have that episode up for you guys to see at home at some point soon after that. But come be a part of the
Yeah.
Weekday Comics.
Why wait?
That's right. On July 29th, we're going to plug the fuck out of that in future episodes. Anything else you got?
No, don't worry about me.
Oh, you know what? Also, yeah. Let's whenever you get the link and stuff like that, send it over to me. So you can always go over to the Weekday Comics page, top 10 too, and the details for that will be there too.
We'll get that up to you this week.
Very, very cool.
Very cool.
Good job, y'all.
I am going to the Big Apple, New York City tomorrow.
Whoa.
I will be. I don't have any scheduled shows. I am going up to be a parasite of our mutual friend Jay Yoder, who does have shows.
Planning
So-
a hijacking.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I'm going to try to get some guest spots while I'm up there. Anybody in New York, hit me up. I'll be there from Wednesday to Saturday.
And
looking
speaking
for-
of Jay Yoder, that's going to be our next guest.
That's right.
Keeping the gay theme alive.
Yes, he was raised.
He's
He
not-
is
yeah.
straight, a father of two, but he was raised by a gay mother and a gay father. So,
Yes.
He's my lover too, by the way.
and also
Chubby
your lover,
chaser.
you have a type. You
Yeah.
clearly when
He
you're
was
not.
the roadkill guy.
I was gonna
this
say
whole
when you're not
time.
dating black guys, you have a type.
Type 2 diabetes.
And then other than that, what do I have this week? That's it. I'll plug my next shit next week.
Yeah.
Neil, you got anything?
Yeah, you can always check us out at drop10.com. Go to drop10.com/events for all the dates and details, or podcasts. Check out all the other podcasts on the network. We got a brand new cryptocurrency podcast actually going to be launching next week, so you can check that out. And of course, you can check me out at iamneilwood.com or jameswoodart.com if you want to hire me for other stuff too. So thank you very much.
All right.
And to celebrate that, we're going to pay you in fake money for tonight's
I
episode.
thought so.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We're paying you.
Carried some Monopoly money around.
We're gonna pay you an exposure.
Honestly,
Speak, Neil.
after your performance, but we should probably pay you. Let's be honest with you.
I'll give you LGBTQIA plus coin.
Oh,
go.
wow. All right. You're in the money.
I'm 1% in, which means gay.
Which
fully.
means which means full
Yeah, there's
100%
some
gay.
out there.
You have $1 of LGBT crypto. You're gay.
I'm an investor. Yeah.
Yeah, you've invested.
He's got skin in the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
What a-
And
What a crude thought to end with. All right.
that's okay. Go ahead and sound that prolapsed asshole noise because we are done tonight for the episode. Well, there we go. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Oh, man, that was a. we fucking landed that like Kerry Strug should have.
How you doing? This is Neil Wood from the Cult of Us podcast, speaking on behalf of Drop 10 Media Network, the network you're currently listening to. Make sure to check out all the other podcasts on the network. You can go to drop10.com to check them all out. Make sure to like, subscribe on everything that you see Drop 10 on. We appreciate it. Go to drop10.com now.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production. This has been a Drop Tent Media production.